And the next, the Atma Pramana for this comes from the life of a Siddha whose name is Tere. And he was one of the prominent disciples of Agastya. And one day a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agastya for healing. And Agastya then uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small Tere, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. And Agastya immediately instructs his disciple Tere to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. And once the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of a headache, and thus Tere gains his name. And then the next is the Atma Pramana, which was revealed by the Supreme Pontiff Hinduism himself on the 22nd of December 2019, of how he uses the power of body scan. Paraphrasing his words, only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods and set up medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened, and where balances had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings. And the next is the Sakshi Pramana, which all of you can see here. Here are just a few sharings, but around the world, thousands have experienced the power of body scanning and manifested it successfully, and even all of you will be able to manifest this power and all other powers as well. So now let us see a live demonstration of this power of body scan. So anyone who would like a body scan can put your comments in the YouTube comment section, and we will be doing a body scan for you. So Rahul Aswaniya has put, I'm interested in body scanning and to know what is the incompletion in wealth consciousness. Yes, Aya. Now I will be doing a body scan for you, Aya. Rahul Aswaniya. Yes. So Rahul Aswaniya, what I was able to see was that with manifesting money, you actually don't have a problem. You are manifesting money really well. But what I was able to see was even with that manifestation, you are still having some insecurity and some doubt whether that will be enough. You actually do have enough, and you, in a way, if you think, feel that it is a really good amount. But if you see deep in the future, it will be less. You have some doubts and fears and insecurities that whether in the future you will need, if it will be enough. So for that, the best thing that I was able to see as a solution, what Parmeshwar revealed as a solution, was to just unclutch every day. Just remember that, first look deep within and see that, find where the insecurity is, and remember that in your third eye, and with your third eye, just through the space of oneness with Swamiji, just complete with that incompletion and that doubt and insecurity. And that will help in your wealth consciousness. So this is what I was able to see for you, Aya, Rahul Aswani, Aya. And Marceline Yulami has asked for a body scan for your incompletion with food. Yes, Ma, now I'll be doing a scan for that. So, Masile, what I was able to see for you is that your incompletion or whatever you feel, it is not directly actually with food, but it is actually something with your body. So you feel you have this you are very conscious about your body, and with that is being projected on the food, and you are thinking it is in competition with food, but it is actually your what you your incompletions or the things that you take for your body to be healthy, or even sometimes just to be you're very conscious about yourself, and due to that you feel sometimes that some type of food is not good or it's good or anything, and you're having incompletion with food, but it is not directly related with food, it is actually related to your body. So I was able to see, just do completion with yourself, and you will see that your whatever you eat, of course you should have a healthy diet, but you will not feel very incomplete about what you eat. You will actually feel satisfied, even if you have less, you will actually feel satisfied with whatever you have. So this is what I was able to see for you, and if you're able to relate, you can get back in the comment section, and even Rahul is one year, you can get back in the comment section if you're able to. And yes, with that, I thank all of you who have joined us for this power manifestation segment. And we will now be moving to the further segments of this program, where all of us will be learning more about who Bhagavan Venkateshwara is. We will be learning about the world today versus Kailasa today, and about who Bhagavan Venkateshwara is. So let us first look at the world today versus Kailasa today. All of us know that in the world today, due to the pandemic and various other natural disasters, unnatural disasters, and a lot going on, the world is suffering. And so let us see what Kailasha has to do for the world during these times of crisis. So all of us, as I said before, all of us know that the world is going through a lot of crisis, and here you can see how 18 years of growth was wiped out in just 2 months. So here you can see a UK index, which shows how 18 years of growth was wiped out in just 2 months. And the ONS figure implies that the levels of total economic activity in April 2020 was back down to where it was in 2002, implying that there was an astonishing 18 years of growth that seemed to disappear in just a year of 2020. And the spiritual solution, Kailasa, you can see that in the history of economy, the economic history, Hindus were contributing to 40% of the world's GDP. And yes, now let us learn more about who Bhagavan Venkateshwara is. So Venkateshwara is one of the most powerful modern day incarnations that happened in Kali Yuga. Mahavishnu came down as Sheshadri, and Sri Devi took birth as Padmavati, and they got married and stayed in Sankar with the body for at least 200 years, and created a beautiful kingdom, blessing the devotees with wealth, health, and all the auspicious things. And he decided to stand in Tirumala, making himself available to all devotees. Venkateshwara just became a deity. The very body of how he's standing now, he just became like that, the Archavatara. And the Archavatara means the incarnation in the form of a deity to receive all the worship and devotion of devotees. So Srinivasa became Archavatara, standing, embracing the whole world and the whole universe, showering wealth, health, and all the spiritual benefits. And Venkateshwara also has the Sri, which is Devi Mahalakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, within his chest. And there is actually just one jewel which Bhagavan Venkateshwara is wearing, which we are still not able to put any value for it. So on Venkateshwara's right chest, he is having the world's costliest jewel, and he wears it on the Vaikuntha Ekadasi day on the Srivatsam on his chest. And that jewelry is called the Vaidurya. So the Vaidurya diamond, if it is at least 1,000 years old, which is older than a normal diamond. And that jewel is supposed to have come out of one that Bhagavan Venkateshwara is wearing. And here we actually have a story which describes the power of the energy field of Tirupati. So Ramanuja, who was a great enlightened master, was staying for many days in Tirupati Tirumala with his disciples. And one day Ramanuja was then getting ready for a pilgrimage back. He packs his bags and some food and walks all the way down for the full day along with his disciples. And in the evening, they reached the downhill and they began to open their food for eating. But they found a lot of ants in the food, so the disciples started cleaning all the ants so they could eat. But Ramanuja just stopped them and said, "No, don't do." He just packed the whole food safely, not leaving even one ant outside, and walked back all the way up the hill without having any food, especially in the night. All the disciples were wondering what exactly had happened. And after going to the top of the hill again, Ramanuja opened the food and said, "Now leave the ants here. Because we don't know how many janmas, the lifetimes, they meditated and did punya to take birth in the presence of Tirumala, the energy field of Venkateshwara. We have no right to take them out of this energy field and leave them somewhere else." So even when masters become deities, siddhas come to live around them in their presence. So when deities become masters, naturally all the siddhas and all the higher level beings come to live around them. And beautifully, Shastra Pramana describes about Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and it comes from the Narayana Sutram, verse 1. Sahasra Shirsham Devam Vishwakam Vishwashambhuvam Vishwam Narayanam Devam Aparamam Padam. And the translation is, this universe is the eternal being, Narayana, the imperishable, the supreme, multi-headed and multi-eyed, omnipresent and omniscient, the resplendent, the source of delight for the whole. The Brahmanda Purana, which contains the Sri Venkateshwara Sahasranama, 1008 names of Lord Venkatesha, is a conversation that occurs between sage Vashishta and sage Narada. And it also contains the Venkatesha Ashtotra Stotram, which is the 100 names of Venkatesha. And one of the verses from the Brahmanda Purana also says, Trite Dunarasimhobu Tretayam Raghunandana Dwapare Vasudevascha Kalo Venkatanayaka. The translation for this is, in the Krita Yuga, Lord Narasimha; in Treta Yuga, Lord Sri Rama; in Dwapara Yuga, Lord Sri Krishna; and in Kali Yuga, Lord Sri Venkateshwara, are called the Pratyaksha Daivams, the living deities.
Venkateshwara is very actually muscle memory of the Supreme Concept of Hinduism. In the words of the Supreme Concept of Hinduism himself, describing the connection with Bhagavan Venkateshwara, I have a very strong connection with Venkateshwara. My mother came to know that she was carrying me when she was at a pilgrimage to the Venkateshwara temple in Tirupati. She did the Anga Pradakshina, the circumambulating the temple by rolling on the floor around it. And after that, she vomited. Usually people vomit after the Anga Pradakshina. They gave her the prasada, the consecrated food of the laddu, the fried Indian sweet. And after that also, again she started vomiting. Then the elders saw the pulse and confirmed that she was carrying. The first sweet I got is from Venkateshwara. I have a strong connection with Bhagavan.
And in the Vishnu Sahasranama, Padashruti verse 6, it beautifully describes benefits of worshipping Lord Venkateshwara. It says, Yasha prapnoti vipulam yati pradanyameva cha achalam shriyam apnoti shreya prapnotyamuttamam. The translation is, he becomes endowed with great reputation and becomes the foremost amongst his kith and kin. He acquires undiminished wealth in this world and unexcelled prosperity in the other world, which is liberation. Bhagavan Venkateshwara bestows all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, the divine auspicious qualities, and the one who worships him will be showered with abundance in wealth and all the other dimensions of life.
In today's darshan, Bhagavan Venkateshwara would be manifesting through the Nijavatara, the 1008th living incarnation of Paramatma, the supreme concept of the Jagat Guru Mahasantan, his divine holiness, Bhagavan Nityanda Paramatu. You can receive the blessings and initiation to awaken the wealth consciousness in you.
So, in the Vedic tradition, we have two dimensions of wealth creation. First is the Shankanidhi, and then the second is the Padmanidhi. So, the Shankanidhi means conquered wealth, which is conquered from natural sources, and then the Padmanidhi is like a lotus created. So, the Padmanidhi is your gods representing wealth, Kubera and Lakshmi. So, Kubera hoards and holds wealth, and he sits on wealth like treasury and stock market, etc. Kubera enjoys the subtle power that holding wealth can bring, and Lakshmi represents the wealth that is flowing, circulating, which is like current. She uses wealth to enrich herself and the world. Lakshmi creates wealth effortlessly, uses it fully, and distributes it unconditionally.
In the Vedic tradition, there are two major gods that represent wealth. One is Kubera, and the other is Lakshmi. Kubera hoards and holds the wealth and sits on it. He is the treasure, the stock market. Kubera enjoys the subtle power that is holding wealth and that holding wealth can bring. And Lakshmi represents wealth that is flowing, circulating, current. Lakshmi uses wealth to enrich herself and the world. Lakshmi creates wealth effortlessly, uses it freely, distributes it unconditionally.
So now let us see wealth creation in the Hindu. So life can be equated to two things. One, the ability to achieve what you want in the inner and outer world. And two is getting stuck in both the worlds. So these are the only two equations.
Everybody wants wealth, but they do not increase the life in them to the level that they want to. Wealth can be equated to the life energy that is expressed in you. It is a straight equation because, as a noun, a normal man has wealth as the first priority in the life. So if you do not have wealth, don't blame anybody. You are not expressing life in you. Life energy is not happening in you.
And creating wealth is an intrinsic part of life. Krishna says very beautifully in the Gita, Gahano Karmano Gatihi. The universe by itself, by its nature, works and works. If you have at least the goal of creating wealth, you will be creative. Your energy will be channeled properly. The first priority in life should be for moksha, enlightenment. Till that happens, the second priority can be creating wealth.
Creating wealth makes you non-violent because your whole energy becomes creative. Creating wealth brings tremendous interest in life and non-violence.
And wealth is not just an object or a thing to be achieved. Wealth is an extension of you. Anything that adds to you is wealth. The quality of your health you enjoy, the state of your relationship, the fulfillment you experience in your career, and your mental state, and your sense of inner fulfillment. All of these are measures of the success with which you have created wealth in your life.
Wealth is currency. Money is one type of wealth. Currency is another type of wealth, and the assets are one more wealth. Being alive and active is also another wealth. All the four put together is wealth. Money, currency, assets, being active. Wealth is neither bad nor good. It is simply a utility.
And wealth consciousness means making a clear decision to break out of the myths and mental patterns that impoverish us and draw us again and again into the poverty cycle.
So, as the Supreme Pontiff of Buddhism has always said, you do not manifest your desires, you manifest your cognition. What you cognize and perceive as reality is what you manifest. That you manifest exactly what you believe.
And many of us say, I really desire wealth, but deep down you believe wealthy people are arrogant people or bad people. They do a lot of wrong things. And if you believe that wealthy people are arrogant or bad and wrong, and they do many wrong things and they exploit others, then if you have that belief, how are you going to manifest wealth in your life?
Your perception is the material out of which your reality is made. If you desire wealth, but you believe deep down, you perceive, you cognize that wealthy people are bad, or wealth is too much responsibility, naturally you will not manifest wealth in your life. The gap between your desire and your perception is called the mental pattern.
So let us now look at all the beliefs that you carry about wealth.
So one of the most common beliefs that people carry about wealth is that wealthy people are arrogant or bad people. And you carry this deep resistance of wealth inside of you, leading you to not accumulate wealth. And even if you accumulate wealth, you will carry the guilt of having this wealth.
But the truth is that arrogance does not come by wealth. Arrogant people will be arrogant whether they have wealth or not. Arrogant means behaving as if you are more important than or no more than other people. But we rise to arrogance and create a pattern that starts hating wealth as well, the same way we hate arrogance.
The other Another common belief that we carry about wealth is that poverty is good. Deep inside of us, we label poverty as a good quality. We feel reverence and respect for poverty. Then how are we going to generate wealth if we poverty so highly?
And another common belief is that handling wealth is more responsibility. We may feel uncomfortable that whatever I want, I will not get. You maybe actually came to this conclusion by looking at some wealthy people who did not have time for themselves. That is the truth.
So more inadequate beliefs that we carry about wealth is that making money is a sin. However, the truth is that you can create as much wealth as you can celebrate it, share it. Wealth consciousness is life. High creativity with high responsibility. And another common belief is that wealthy people work smart, not hard. However, don't be too lazy to bend your body and mind to realize your dreams. Read the stories of any famous millionaire today, and you will see that wealth does not come from a genie in a bottle. It comes from hard work.
And another inadequate belief that many of us have on wealth is that you have to be worthy of it. But the truth is that wealth serves those who are wealthy in their very consciousness. It does not matter whether you are worthy or not.
And in the coming segments, we will be understanding the secrets of attracting wealth as revealed by the Supreme Concept himself. So anything that you cognize, you create a certain energy field. About your cognition, people, everything around you, to make that cognition into reality. All you
And your mental patterns goes on affecting you, but you always tell, I am too busy to repair myself. It is like sitting in a broken car and go on be rotating the handle, pushing and pulling the gears. You can do whatever you want. You are not going to move even an inch. And if somebody comes and says, why don't you repair your broken car? You're not moving. You say, no, I'm too busy to repair. I can't get down now and repair because I'm hardly going to some place. But that is utter stupidity.
So first thing that you need to understand that it is possible to generate, create wealth in your life. You may be desiring to have wealth, but you may not be believing or perceiving and cognizing it as your possibility. The first and foremost important step that we need to do is create an energy field of attracting wealth.
So now let us all watch a satsang where Buddhism speaks about the secrets of attracting wealth.
The first step we need to do, looking back, the gap between your desire and your cognitions. How you started perceiving wealth, money. How you started perceiving. I can tell you a small story. First time, how I was introduced to money and started interacting with money. I still remember my 3rd birthday. My father has given me a Ganesha, who actually ate food. If you have read my biography, you would have read the incident. If you are interested, you can go to YouTube where I have narrated the whole story. I was given that Ganesha as a gift and I was so curious and busy with playing with the deity. And then in Indian village we have a habit, all the family elders will give coins on the birthday as a gift to the kids. So I was sitting and playing with my Ganesha. All the family elders came. I am supposed to bow down to them. It's a tradition. So I touch their feet and they will give money. A lot of money got collected. Some 70, 80 rupees. In those days it's a big money. And for a kid it's too big. And it was too much of coins and notes. So my father helped me to pack the whole thing in a hand key. So I looked at him and asked, what should I do with this? He said, you can buy whatever you want. I said, I don't need anything. I only wanted this Ganesha. You already gave it to me. I don't need anything. He said, then you can give it to anybody you want. So I just called all my cousins, brothers, everyone was playing. I grew up in a large joint family. 27 of us grew up together. So it's almost like a one school, small school. So all of them are playing. I called in my loud voice, hey, anybody wants to come and take this money? I don't want it. So 4 or 5 kids were running and my elder brother ran fast and took the whole thing, whole hand key. My father told me to tell my elder brother to share everyone, to share with all. I said, I have decided I don't want it. And I said, whoever wants, take it. So he took it. How can I interfere in this after that? It's up to him. I will not even interfere, giving any further instruction to how they should share or who should share and all that. I said I don't want. That's my first relationship with money. I still see very clearly that's the same relationship. Still I don't touch money. I don't handle. Never felt the need. Anyhow, I am not saying this should be your pattern or this should be your... I am just giving you an example how I started relating with. So now dig out how you started relating with money. That was actually my completion with money. I touched first time money only to give dana. Still I am doing the same thing. Still I touch money only to give dana. How you cognized money, wealth, what all your perceptions and beliefs and cognitions about money. Let's dig out. Let's get them out first. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility, all that in you? What is the emotion or energy it invokes in you? So put your pen to paper and just keep writing whatever comes to your mind. If you feel tortured, irritated, the moment you think of money, whatever you think, money is difficult, money is impossible, money is... Unless you cheat, you can't get the money. Even if you cheat it, somebody will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you. Your incompletions with money. Just spend few minutes on cognitions we have about money. Listen, the first step we need to do now, cleaning up these mental thought patterns, the incompletion patterns related to wealth, and stopping them from recurring. Please understand. Biggest problem is when you do not recognize something as a pattern, it continues to exist in you and recur. Please understand. Recurring. For example, today you remember, yes, I have a lot of incompletions and patterns. Incompletion means, let me define. Your past not letting you live your future is incompletion. It has no logic. Because love of somebody, you decide never to love again. Tons of negative decisions, cognitions you make about life is incompletion. I'll give you one small example. 8-year-old kid is in the classroom. Teacher asks, who is the first Prime Minister of India? The kid jumps on the bench and shouts, Mahatma Gandhi. Naturally, the whole class laughs. Because Mahatma Gandhi is not, neither is Mahatma nor is first Prime Minister. Okay, let's leave it. When the whole class laughs, she decides never to come in the front, jump up and be active. Even after 50 years, if she becomes a CEO of a company, in the team meeting, she will be telling her ideas to somebody else and somebody else will be presenting. Even if she is the head of the meeting, she will continue to suffer the decision she made at the age of 8. How many of you see this is happening even in your life in some form? That is what I call incompletion. Means by Sadashiva in Agama. Sadashiva is the first Guru, Adi Guru. He explains in Agama, of course, the moment I utter this word, many will have many questions. What? Sadashiva? He was supposed to be God. Was he Guru? He was supposed to be energy. Was he teaching? Let me be very clear. He is the pure consciousness beyond time and space, but he also assumed form within the time and space. The formless came in form many times and taught the great spiritual truths. We should not even use the word is the right word. Patterns known, unknown. Understand, if you know the reason for certain pattern, it is called known pattern. If you don't know, it is unknown pattern. Sometimes you will have a heaviness, suffocation, but you don't even know why. That is unknown pattern. Sometimes you know why you are going through what you are going through. That is known pattern. Known or unknown, you can complete. You can be out of it. It is possible. It is possible. I'll explain the science of completion. Understand, this one technique can help you whether you want to get rid of your headache or your whole ignorance and get into enlightenment. Whether you want as simple as healing your headache, complicated as enlightenment. Anything, this one technique can give you. This one technique. It's from Sadashiva directly. In the Agama, 94th verse, 22nd technique. The chapter is called Shivanyanopanishad and also called as Vijnana Bhairava. Chittat yanta kritir nasti mamantar bhavayet iti vigalpanam abhavena vigalpair uchito bhavet. You don't have to remember. I am uttering every time so that I will remember. That's all. No, it is just to keep the purity of the teaching. I want all of you to know, whatever I am sharing with you is my personal enlightenment experience, which is in tune with the earlier master's experience. My Apta Pramana, my Atma Pramana in tune with the Apta Pramana, means the earlier masters, the Shastra Pramana. Only that can become your Sakshi Pramana. Never learn from a person who does not have Atma Pramana, enlightenment. He will be only Pandit, repeating. Same way, never learn from a person who claims yes, enlightenment, but does not keep his experience in tune with the Shastra Pramana and shares with you. It's always dangerous. Maybe it must have been good for him, but we don't know whether it is good for all of you. The Atma Pramana should always be acid washed with Apta Pramana, Shastra Pramana. Only that can become Sakshi Pramana, experiential reality for you. Never learn who has only knowledge, not experience. Same way, never learn from somebody who claims having only experience and does not connect, purify, make it in tune with the Shastra and presents it to you. There is always a danger. If you don't bother about the Shastra Pramana, you may be having kakka biryani. Be careful. Listen. To keep the purity of the teachings, I keep the original Sanskrit verses. I'll give you the translation now. Conscious within the mind stuff of past memories of incompletion, with its activities as mind, intellect, and ego, me, by contemplating this way in your inner space, attention at the space of past happening, relive these imagined impressions impressions and memories of incompletion, then the mind step having fully ceased from its present characteristics of forming thought patterns and cognitions is complete. Thus you become complete and achieve the original space of complete completion. Listen, now I will explain. I have read out the translation. I will explain what to do. Now you wrote many of the patterns, incompletions, thought currents you are having about money, ideas, cognitions you developed about money from the young age. Do only one thing. Just go back to that same age when the incidents happened in you, the cognition started building in you, the beliefs started building in you, the idea started building in you, the perception started building in you. Relive the same situation. I am not asking you just remember. Remembering means, for example, something happened at the age of 7 which is still hurting you about money. You asked 1 rupee from your uncle and he did not give, but he gave it to his son. It's still sitting and hurting. If now you are 47, this happened 7. You being 47-year-old person and remembering what happened at the age of 7 is remembering. Forget you are 47. Forget who you are now. You may be having millions. Just become that 7-year-old who asked and did not receive. For you that 1 rupee must have been almost life. I have seen people, they develop even wheezing when they were not given as simple as a chocolate or an ice cream by their friend or family or brother. I have seen. Because for a child, it may be life. Just go back, forget who you are now. When that incident happened, relive. Just see what has happened at that time. You will see many of the unknown, suppressed emotions will break. And I tell you, many diseases will be healed. Wheezing, just by completion. Because many of your diseases have their roots in some of the incompletions of the past. When you relive, many pain parts in you breaks. Pain bodies collapse. The pain patterns melt down, which completes many other issues which you don't even remember. I have seen when people do completion, to complete the wealth-related incompletions, suddenly they get into health, because the same incompletions which created wealth issues only were creating health issues. When they melt down, people become free even from both. Listen carefully. I'll repeat once more. Now you would have written so many patterns, incompletions, thought currents, ideas, cognitions. Take few minutes. Go back to each incident, each pain, each hurting. Relive. 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 Don't justify what happened. Don't try to console yourself. No consolation will work. No justification will work. Neither help others nor try to help yourself. Just relive. I've seen when somebody has tears, others try to console. No, relax. You are not more more compassionate than let me do that job. You don't interfere in universal. If something has to break inside, let it break. It's okay. When you relive, the powerlessness, incompletion loses power over you. I'll guide you step by step. And I commit with you, I'll lead you all to completion. And I know how to awaken, trigger the incompletions in you and break them. Help you to relive and relieve. I am supporting all of you. Have courage. Let's clean up.
Yes. So the first step that we all should take to manifest wealth is to clean up the incompletions and patterns that you carry about wealth and create the right space and a powerful magnetic energy center in you to attract wealth, situations and people that support you to create wealth like a magnetic energy center for manifesting wealth the way you want. So let us now do a small exercise where you can start digging out all the incompletions that you have about money. Just keep writing whatever comes to your mind. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, or impossibilities? All that in you, whatever is the emotion or energy that is invoked in you, just start writing it down. And the moment you think of money, whatever you feel and you think, whether it's money is difficult, money is impossible, or unless you cheat, you can't get money, or even if you cheat somebody, someone else will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you about money when you think about it. So all your incompletions with money, which you have, just spend a few minutes and write it down. So you can dig out all the incompletions, beliefs, mental patterns that you have, and the perceptions and cognitions that you have about money.
So, yes, let us sit and go through this process intensely. Write down exactly what you feel the moment that you think of wealth, of money, and spend time going through and understanding what ideas and cognitions, the incompletions that you carry about money. You just spend a few minutes writing all of those incompletions down, writing all the beliefs, the mental patterns, and the perceptions that you carry about money. Whether it is, again, the example that money is difficult to obtain, money is too much responsibility, money is unachievable, impossible, whatever it may be. Spend time writing all of those ideas and concepts down. Let us spend the next few minutes doing this process. down whatever incompletions or wrong ideas, beliefs that you carry about the steps of the process. So each time to identify that incident when the wrong or incomplete belief about wealth started forming inside of you. So you could be carrying, for example, the incompletion that wealth is too much responsibility. And you may have seen this cognition may have come from when you were a kid and you saw your father always away from the home, always away from you, and you always felt this is too much work. Too much responsibility generating wealth. So this may be one small example of where you might have every cognition that you carry. It will be starting from one incident, one incident in your life, probably when you were a child, where you developed this belief, this wrong cognition. So for each of these incidents, write them down and relive and relieve each incident. So complete with that incomplete. Go back to that age when the incident happened, when the idea or belief or perception started building inside of you. So you were 7 years old and you started developing this belief, and you saw your father leaving you at home and you and your family at home and continuously traveling for work away from you for months. And you decided that at that time, wealth is too much work or wealth is too much responsibility. Go back to that 7-year-old child and relive that moment when you developed this cognition, when you felt that wealth is too much work or wealth is too much responsibility, and relive that incident and relieve that incident. So for each cognition, each belief, write down your root incident and relive and relieve. So we will spend a few moments doing that now and going through this process. Do this process intensely with each incompletion and wrong belief that you carry about wealth.
Yes. So now let us move on. So the next step of this process is to consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the wealth dimension. So you can take the next few minutes to write clearly what is your intention. What is it that you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the field of wealth? Whether you think it as wealth, or you may think more than money, currency, a person as the wealth. You might think more than money or currency, a person is a wealth for your life, or situations is a wealth for your life, or for some, being active as well. So people feel even extraordinary powers. Some people feel even extraordinary powers as their wealth. So whatever you want to manifest in the next 3 months, whatever you consider as your wealth and you want to manifest it and attract it in the next 3 months, just pen it down, start penning it down. So you can take the next few minutes to do this.
Now, just spend this time to pen down all of your intentions and exactly what it is you want. Be very specific. For example, if you want to manifest a certain amount of wealth in your bank account in the next 3 months, pen the exact number down. If you want to manifest a certain job, if that's what you consider as your wealth, then pen that down, exactly what you want. So make sure that you are very consciously putting down exactly what it is you want to manifest, writing down your very consciously. So you can go ahead and spend a few moments to do this. exactly what it is you want to manifest in your life to be well dimensional. And now that you've set your intention, let us move to the next step where we will understand exactly how we can manifest our intention in the dimension of wealth. It is only by Guru's grace that we can manifest anything that we want in this life.
So, with deep devotion and oneness with the Guru, you can complete all the binding foundations on wealth and manifest life with prosperity and abundance. And beautifully in the Guru Gita, Paramashiva describes the importance of the Guru. So let us look at a few verses from the Guru. This is the 23rd verse. And it says, Guar Sakam Brahma Gurareva na samshayaha.
And the translation of this verse, the syllable Gu is darkness and the syllable Guru is such delight. There is no doubt that the Guru is indeed the supreme knowledge that swallows the darkness of ignorance.
And the 18th verse of the Guru Gita says, Guru Murtim Smare Nityam Guru Nama Sada Japet Gurur Agnam Prakurvita Gururanyanna Bhavaye.
The Guru's command. Think of nothing other than the Guru.
And the 11th verse of the Guru Gita says, Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Shri Guru Pada Sevanat Dehi Brahma Bhavedyasmat Tvakri.
And the translation of this verse, out of compassion for you, I shall tell you how the embodied soul becomes Brahman, having been purified of all sins by serving the feet of the Guru. So, who is a Guru? The Guru is not a Vyakti, a person as you imagine. He is a Tattva, a principle. He is simply a physical representation of the divine. In the Vedic tradition, the spiritual teacher, the Guru, is said to be more infinite than God himself. God is always and everywhere, but it is the Guru who opens the disciples' eyes to the existence of God. Guru is the experience of the divine.
The manifest form of God, Paramashiva. And the God, Paramashiva, is the Guru. So God is the state of Guru, and Guru is the statement of God. Gurus are the manifestation of Paramashiva, and Paramashiva is the unmanifest existence of the Guru.
And Guru Bhakti is devotion to the Guru. Guru Bhakti is intense, pure existential energy, which can liberate you from all known, unknown, and unnecessary delusions. So just with the pure faith of devotion to the Guru, you can beat all of your incompletions with wealth and manifest that are eating.
So with the blessings of of the Supreme Jagadguru Mahasanidan and His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Devi. A group of disciples have been initiated to have Visarupya of Venkateshwara, the embodying the grace and form of Venkateshwara. So any questions or prayer is taken to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and Bhagavan Venkateshwara responds through the initiated disciples.
So you can go ahead and ask your question now and fill out your prayer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara at tinyurl.com/daisyreading. DEITYREADINGS. So you can go ahead and take a few moments to fill out your questions, your prayer request to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and then we will be entering into the Venkateshwara reading shortly.
There are some gods, 9 unknown gods. The moment you call, they will be there. Venkateshwara, Balaji. I tell you, people give so much for Venkateshwara because he does the job. He's the 9 unknown god. There's a village folk story where Venkateshwara borrows from Govind for his marriage. This whole story, beautiful story of Venkateshwara is an amazing concept. He is making Yaksha into Lakshmi. He is making the reserve to reserve. It's an amazing truth. most easiest, most powerful, most inspiring, most exciting way to connect with life as the form of mother. Navaratri is the time to connect with Cosmos as mother. Celebrate Cosmic Mother. This 9 days we worship Mother, worshipping Divine Feminine.
Yadumadinindrai Kali, Om Kali, Om Shakti, Om Kali, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti, Om Shakti.
Extraordinary powers and experiences playfully. Sundareshwara is the embodiment of this statement. He is not Shiva as you understand, sitting in the Himalayas, frozen in the ice, in Samadhi. Sundareshwara is an artist with tremendous heart, ready to listen to human sufferings, ready to bend for human emotions. The one and only thing you need to obtain His grace is simple feeling connection. That's all. He bends for anybody, to any level. Even the word compassion is too small. He is still available. Even now, He is there. He assumes human body and relates with you, answers you, responds to you, raises you.
I don't know, I was lost. And then he was done speaking, and just tears just started pouring out of my face. I'm just like, ugh, I don't know what just happened. It was just like unbelievable, just unbelievable. I was just, I'm shaking now just remembering it.
I don't know what shifts inside you. It's just, I literally felt the strong initiation happening at that time when Swamiji blessed. I don't know, it just puts you in some different world altogether, and suddenly everything seems possible. Everything seems, like that impossibilities in that 1 second, one fraction of a second, that impossibility drops from you. And you just, everything seems possible, that you get into that space of possibility. And I think, that is the greatest, dropping the impossibilities is really, and something changes in you, something shifts in you. You can physically feel the change. And the energy that is generated, it really, it's phenomenal.
There are some gods, 9 unknown gods. The moment you call, they will be there. Venkateshwara, Balaji. I tell you, people give so much for Venkateshwara because he does the job. He's the 9 unknown god. There's a village folk story where Venkateshwara borrows from Kubera for his marriage and he is still paying the debt. Venkateshwara takes the responsibility of reserve to reserve. This whole story, beautiful story of Venkateshwara is an making Yaksha into Lakshmi. He is making the reserve to reserve. Sing truth. காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
Here is the Australia Kailasa. How can I be so lucky and have a happy life? My Guru is His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva. Since I was very little, I already wonder what life for. I really want to know the result, the reason. A long time ago, I think if I earn enough money, I will be very happy person, and then life is for happy. I tried to earn money, and then I'm really rich, but money didn't give me happy. Then I tried to get the happy life in romantic love. Then the really romantic love take me go lots of place. Too many stories during this time. But I still don't feel I get the result, get the life reason. Then I start study from book, from video, from religion in many different ways. And when I study Buddha, that time I really appreciate Buddha gives so much intelligence to me about life. But I don't think study is enough for me. I want to be Buddha. But I don't know how. Who can let me get there? One day I found the video in YouTube, introduced Swamiji in that video. I suddenly, my eyes open wide. I get it. He must be my guru. I can get there. He can let me get what I want. what I want to know, and he can take me home, real home. This kind of feeling, then I study from Nityananda Sangha. One day, Swami Satsang said he need people devote land, home, money to build up Kailasa. Then I discussed with my husband, decide to give the whole farm to Nityananda. That time, because both of us believe help Swamiji means help whole world. It's a big decision, but we just discussed so short time already. Decide. I really appreciate my husband love me so much and believe me, trust Swamiji so much. Soon here will be big temple, Gurukul, Goshena, and library. Introduce this my story to you, just me. Don't give up any chance to be founding father of Kailasa. It's best thing you can do in your life.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You is state, powers, being Paramashiva. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world, wherever they are. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word E-Kailasa? Listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. and setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected.
So as we are getting ready for the Venkateshwara reading, we will be now preparing ourselves to receive Bhagavan Venkateshwara later on today with the BhavaSamadhi darshan. And in order to receive Bhagavan Venkateshwara, let us see how we can connect with Venkateshwara more deeply through the various offerings that we can make to Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
And yes, in the Tirumala Tirupati temple, the temple where Bhagavan Venkateshwara has himself has become the Archavatara with his very form. There's a beautiful tradition of the Niluvudopadi where devotees offer whatever they have when they visit Bhagavan Venkateshwara and receive his darshan. They offer whatever they have in the Hundial as an offering of their incompletions and karmas at the feet of Venkateshwara. And today, through this offering of Niluvudopadi being made available for all the devotees, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened the opportunity for thousands of devotees to offer this and be relieved from the Dopadi, as directly the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will be gracing us in the Venkateshwara BhavaSamadhi darshan and accepting all of our offerings and liberating us from the karmas and incompletions that we offer today in the Niluvudu. So how can we make this offering of the Niluvudu? The procedure to offer: you can dress yourself as Bhagavan Venkateshwara, adorning yourself with all the gold, silver and other jewels that you have. And then after the BhavaSamadhi darshan, you can spread out a clean piece of cloth, preferably a white cloth, in front of Swamiji's Atmamurti. And from the space of abundance, remove all the jewelry that you want to offer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara and place them one by one on the cloth in an organized manner. Take a picture of all the jewelry neatly arranged on the cloth and upload in the form that is mentioned, which is tinyurl.com/Venkateshwara offering. And once you have taken the picture of all the jewelry and uploaded them in the form, you can tie them together in the cloth with 3 knots. Place the cloth with the jewelry which you have tied together in your puja room or locker safely, and do not touch the cloth after you've put the 3 knots, as it contains the offering of all your karmas which you're offering at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And you can ship the offerings to the address mentioned here. And the photograph of the Niluvutopadi offering with the details of the quantity and weight of the item, material description, you can send it to the address. And you can also tie the Niluvutopadi offering in a cloth and place it in front of Swamiji's photo till you're able to mail it. And as soon as the darshan is complete and you're able to mail the offerings, you can courier it to the Nityanandeshwara Hindu Temple in Los Angeles, and you can submit the details of the items in the form tiny.cc/offerings-shipping-list, and the mailing address for the Niluvutopadi offerings is Nityanandeshwara Hindu Temple, 14071 Peyton Drive, Peyton, Peyton Drive, number 850, Chino Hills, California, 91709. And you can courier it to this address, and you can fill in the details on the form tiny.cc/offerings-shipping-list. And if you're offering an equivalent value in cash, you can make the cash offering at gateway.nityanandeshwarahindutemple.org/NHTLA. So the tradition of offering the Niluvutopadi it's a tradition of offering any amount and any item that you wish to offer. The offering of gold, jewelry, precious gems, currency, anything that you wish to offer may be offered to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And the offering of the Niluvutopadi is believed to remove all the karmas of lifetimes as we drop the various attachments and we surrender ourselves at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
The next offering that you can make is the Sankalpa offering. You can offer your conscious resolution to Bhagavan Venkateshwara to manifest whatever it is you want. So the Sankalpa is setting up a conscious resolution to, before you start any new endeavor or before you want to manifest that resolution, the intention for exactly what it is that you want to manifest. And when you offer this to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you will receive the blessing to manifest all of your realities from Bhagavan Venkateshwara himself, the Lord of Wealth.
The next offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, the traditional offering, is the offering of the Swarna Ashtottara Kasa, which is the offering of the gold coin inscribed with the 108 sacred names of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, of Srivari. And these offerings of the gold coin can be made in 3 different sizes of $75, $151. Coins is inscribed with one of the 108 sacred names of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So you can see the various names of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, the 108 names, the Ashtottara Nama. So you can make these offerings and make the conscious resolution also, and you can make the conscious resolution with your name and the name of your family members, and offer Swarnashtottara Kasu, the offering of the pure gold coins, to imbibe the divine qualities of God himself.
Yes. And the next offering that we have is the Svarna Tulsi Patram. And Bhagavan Venkateshwara is the Supreme Lord and is causelessly merciful upon his devotees. So much so that even the poorest of men can offer him a little water and a flower in devotion, and thus please him. This is due to his affectionate dealings with his devotees. So you can offer a tulsi with the pure love to receive his grace forever, and just offering this tulsi patam, this golden tulsi leaf, with just your love and devotion, will just melt you, and you will just receive all of the grace of Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
The next offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara is the offering of the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the gold lotus flower. And Bhagavan says, if one offers to me with devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even water, I delightfully partake of that article offered with love by my devotee in pure consciousness. And you can offer a gold flower to last eternally in one. So you can make the offering of the Swarna Padma Pushpa on the website www.kailasamailer.com/sevas.
And the next offering is the Meti, the gold toe ring, and you can offer the gold toe ring at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara and receive the most auspicious blessing to manifest whatever it is you want in your life. So the offering of the Avarana to Vishnu, the jingling anklets on the feet of Vishnu, the Avarana for the ankles, the toe rings on his feet, the bracelet on his arm, and the Avarana on his waist. So you can offer the toe ring for Venkateshwara to receive his blessings for a life of longevity and prosperity.
The next offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, as we receive this darshan today, is the offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The Guru Gita describes the merit of offering, of worshipping Guru's feet. Vande Guru Padadvandvam Manmanaschittagocharam Vangmanaschittagocharam Shweta Rakta Prabha Bhinnam Shiva Shaktyatmakam Param. And the meaning of this verse: I worship the Guru's 2 feet, which are within the reach of speech, thought, and contemplation, and which have different lusters, white and red, representing Shiva and Shakti. So this verse describes that just Guru's feet they represent both Shiva and Shakti. They have the powers of both Shiva and Shakti. And worshipping Guru's feet is one of the most sacred traditions in the Hindu tradition, that the devotee, the disciple, would cherish and want to offer as seva to Guru. It is considered one of the most sacred blessings. So you can offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja to clear your karmas, remove any obstacles in the path of your enlightenment, Express your gratitude and strengthen the feeling connection with Guru. Manifest auspiciousness in all dimensions of life, health, wealth, and relationships. And you can make this offering on the website www.kailasamailer.com/savas.
The next offering is the Vastra Seva, the offering of sacred clothing to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And this is a very beautiful offering in the Tirupati temple, where the Balaji Venkateshwara there wears the Sheshavastra, the very most beautiful, most well-made cloth is given to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and it is called the Sheshavastra. And this is a very exciting opportunity for every devotee because he wears the cloth only once. So in the 365 days, he wears 365 different cloths. And each day, the devotees eagerly wait to be able to offer this clothing to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And you only get one day of the year to offer this. Each devotee will only have the opportunity. And this is something that each devotee there holds so dear to them, because this is a very rare opportunity to offer this beautiful Sheshavastra to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So you too have this opportunity to offer the Vastra Seva to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and you will be blessed with better physical and mental well-being and healing from any illnesses.
The next offering, the traditional offering that is offered to Guru, is the offering of the Guru Dakshina. This verse from Kularnava Tantra, 12th chapter, the 18th verse, it describes the offering of a devotee. Yatha dadati santushtah prasanno varado manum tatha bhaktya dhana pranau gurum yatnena toshayet. And the meaning of this verse: when you are devoted and in oneness, the Guru gives the mantra. Therefore, one should offer wealth and even life to him with the devotion, the very life to him with devotion. So this is from the Shastra Pramana, from the Kularnava Tantra, the 12th chapter. And it is the Hindu, the Vedic tradition that the Guru is the one who leads us to enlightenment, and the disciple offers the Guru Dakshina as a token of gratitude, and this offering can be made in any amount. So you can offer the Guru Dakshina also on the website.
The next offering is the general donation, the E1D, and this is any donation at any capacity that you wish. So this is, of course, exactly what we do when we go to temple, any temple, and especially when you go to Tirupati. You always want to offer just a small donation out of your love, out of your gratitude and devotion for Bhagavan Venkateshwara happening in your life. Just offer a few dollars, how much ever you want, in the hundi, and just say thank you to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, as he is just so available to the devotees. So you have this opportunity to do the same online through the e-hundi offering. You can do this in the YouTube Super Chat and Super Sticker option, which we will guide you through later. Go ahead and offer your love and devotion.
Here is a summary of the various offerings that you can offer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara as you prepare to receive his darshan today. You can offer the e-hundi in any amount and in multiple currencies. You can offer Niludopadi, the offering of all your karmas of lifetimes. You can offer at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara in the form of any jewelry, gems, any items that you wish to offer, or coins. The Niludopadi offering can be in any form that you wish to offer to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You can make the offering of the Sankalpa chanting, the offering of the conscious resolution. You can also offer the Swarna Ashtottara Kasu, the offering of the pure gold coin inscribed with the 108 names, each coin inscribed with one of the 108 names of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You can make the offering of the Swarna Tulasi Patram, the gold Tulasi, and you can offer any number of leaves. You can offer the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the gold lotus flower. You can offer the Swarna Metti, the gold dooring, to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You can also make the offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja and the Vastra Seva. So all of these offerings are available on the website, and you can make any of these offerings to the website. Now we'll see the link to the website where you can make the offerings. And if you have any questions on how to make the offerings on the website, you can always write to us on the YouTube chat as well, on the YouTube live chat, and we'll connect back with you to assist further. So here is the website, www.kailasamailer.com/seva, and you can scroll down on this page and make the offerings to Bhagavan Venkateshwara for the Venkateshwara BhavaSamadhi darshan that we are getting ready to receive Bhagavan Venkateshwara today. And you can also make the offerings of e-hundi in any amount that you would wish to. So the offerings for Bhagavan Venkateshwara you can make on the website on the link on step 2. You can make the offering of the Swarna Metti, the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the Swarna Tulasi Patram, the Swarna Ashtottara Kasu, the Vaseva, the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. All of these offerings can be made on the website for Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And if you would like to make an intention to make an offering at a later date, you can make the intention on the form on step 1. And once you've made the offerings, you can fill out the details of the Sankalpa for yourself and your family members. You can fill out the names and the details for the Sankalpa, and your names will be chanted during the puja and archana to Bhagavan Venkateshwara as the rituals are offered to Bhagavan Venkateshwara in Adi Kailash, Sarvagya Pita. And now with this,
have the opportunity to offer your love and devotion to Bhagavan Venkateshwara through the YouTube Super Chat and Super Sticker option, as we stated earlier. We will now be guiding you through that. So it is a very simple process. You can go ahead and go to YouTube and visit Kailasa's SPH Nityananda YouTube channel. And once you are there, you can go ahead and join as a member of the Kailasa's SPH Nityananda YouTube channel. It's a very simple process. Once you go to the YouTube channel, you will find the join button under any video. And once you click that, you will be directed to the various levels of ikaigashin that you see. And you can choose any level that you would like, whatever suits your needs. And once you go ahead and join as a member, you can select. Here we go. So you can go ahead and click join. Once you do that, you will be directed to whichever one that suits you. You can go ahead and make your payment directly through YouTube. And once you click that, you will be have joined as a member of Kailash. The YouTube channel, having access to all of the various exclusive content.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Shivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda.
Now we enter into today's Venkateshwara readings. The first question is from Janice Mary Oxford from United States. Lord Venkateshwara, how can I lose anxiety that comes when I try to quit smoking? Please remove the obstacles that I may be healthy to manifest a secure life financially and emotionally. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Just remember Swamiji, whenever you have this anxiety, see the Venkateshwara BhavaSamadhi darshan. The anxiety will melt away. Venkateshwara will take care of you. Tathastu.
The next question is from Janice Oxford from United States. Lord Venkateshwara, I became quite anxious when I tried to smoke. When I tried to quit smoking, I have smoked for 50 years. I know it is holding me back from super conscious breakthrough. Please help me.
Blessings of Venkateshwara don't bring any anxiety, only bring deep awareness. Whenever you get into the habit, don't become anxious. Just bring deep love and awareness to your body. Bring deep love and sincere awareness to the happening of the body. Bring deep love to yourself. Venkateshwara will take care. Do this. You will be healed. Tathastu.
Next question is from Prabjot Singh Gill from Canada. Lord Venkateshwara, I haven't forgotten about you helping me to get out of this situation. I want to be in deeper devotion. I have to request you to help me to manifest and assist me with love. I would really want to have a fair chance to get to know Gabriel. I know you can make this happen. Further, don't try to make any excuse. I would do whatever it takes. Just let me know.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Venkateshwara is with you. See the BhavaSamadhi darshan in a calm, relaxed way. As you see the darshan with your eyes, let your eyes relax onto the form of Venkateshwara and breathe in and out slowly. Breathe in and out the darshan of Venkateshwara. Tathastu. You will have what you want. Tathastu.
Next question is from Eddie from Atlantic. Dear Lord Venkateshwara, could you please stop that fellow from stealing my mother's house and family assets? Also keep him away from my mother's house and protect my mother. Gratitude.
Venkateshwara's blessings, he will take care. Inside you, do deep completion with your mother. Your mother will realize your love for her and she will make the right decision. Tathastu.
Next question is from M from Africa. Dear Lord Venkateshwara, which job should I do so that in next year I can pay the house rent, puja, and education to my two sons. Sincere gratitude.
Tathastu. You will have a job within the next month. Tathastu. Venkateshwara is with you. Tathastu.
Next question is from Elif from Margazal. Dear Lord Venkateshwara, I don't want to take responsibility for which is not mine. Please free me from it. Should I move those people around me to their houses this month? Thank you.
Venkateshwara's blessings, complete with the pattern of fear that you experience when it comes to the responsibilities you have. Know that only he does, only Swamiji does, and do everything appropriately. Be a light being. You will be able to achieve anything and do everything before you. You will be successful. Tathastu.
Next question is from Jocelyn Kalkar Dabiden from Guadalupe. Lord Venkateshwara, please bless me for resuming my work from tomorrow. Remove the pain and suffering that is registered in my system. Please protect my family and me from the black magic and witchcrafts. Remove it from our system. Gratitude.
Venkateshwara's blessings. There is no fear of any external entity. Do not be afraid at all. Venkateshwara is taking care. Cleanse your body with the Haritaki and the neem juice every day without missing. You will remove these toxins from you and you will be healed. Tathastu. Tathastu.
The next question is from Annie Marie Karshu from France. Lord Venkateshwara, you said I will be in Egamonth. What am I to do to get the money for it as soon as possible? Thank you for helping me to be at peace and without reaction even when people are aggressive, and for giving me back my youthful body. I find it difficult to assume my 78 years old body.
Tathastu. There is something you have that you need to give up. You don't even see it now because you're so attached to it, or you have taken it for granted. Your disattachment to this will give you the wealth that you need. Either it is a relationship or is a physical thing. Look deeply and you will find out, and the wealth will manifest. Surrender it at the feet of Swamiji with gratitude and love. Look forward to this. Tathastu.
Next question is from Rahul Ashwini from India. Bhagavan Venkateshwara, please bless me to get a job as soon as possible and come to Adi Kailath and let me know how can I please Devi. Gratitude.
Come to Adi Kailas as soon as possible. Do not have conflicting desires. Being here, you will please Devi. Have her darshan for Navaratri. Worship her during Navaratri here. Tathastu.
Next question is from Celine Guillemot from Suisse. Lord Venkateshwara, please help me to complete myself, especially with my self-doubt. Gratitude.
You will be complete. Tathastu.
Next question is from Einars Abotins from Latvia. Sri Venkateshwara Swami, please bless me. Please bless me and Maris Grigorjevas with health, wealth, and resolve my financial issues regarding income.
Venkateshwara's blessings every night to Mahalakshmi, all of your accounts. The more honest and transparent you are with Mahalakshmi, the more she will flow in your life. Every penny matters. Declare every penny movement to Mahalakshmi every night, and then only go to sleep. Tathastu.
Next question is from Prabhjot Singh Gill from Canada. Lord Venkateshwara, I really want to get enlightened and serve society for a better cause. May I please ask abundance of wealth? Can you please make it happen for me? Thank you.
Get involved in the activities of Kailasa. Put more time and effort and serve and build Kailasa wherever you are. You will get enlightened and you will be able to serve. Tathastu.
The next question is from Annie Marie Kasu from France. Lord Venkateshwara, please give me back my short-term memory and help me to get rid of STST and manifest powers. Gratitude.
Just remember Swamiji all the time. Continuously have him in your Ananda Gandha. You will remember what needs to be remembered. Tathastu.
Next question is from Jocelyn Kalka Dabadin from Guadalupe. Lord Venkateshwara, please make me a strong, intelligent, healthy, invulnerable, wealthy, happy, unclutched, and sovereign conscious woman. Gratitude.
Tathastu. Go on contributing into others in your life. You will not contribute anything other than joy and bliss. Follow this strictly and you will have all that you want. Tathastu.
Next question is from Rahul from India. Lord Venkateshwara, please bless me with completion in relationships and give your blessings to get a job as soon as possible, and tell me how can I connect with you to get your blessings. And also, are you my Ishta Devata?
Shakti. Connect with Venkateshwara in the BhavaSamadhi darshan. That is the best way for you. Venkateshwara will heal your relationships. You will have the job you seek. Tathastu.
The last question is from Chang Wang Wang from Taiwan. Lord Venkateshwara, when I can complete SJP and get more wealth, and how to do it just now? Thank you.
Venkateshwara is showering you with the wealth. Just relax with Swamiji's image in your Ananda Gandha. Just do this. You will have the wealth now. Tathastu.
With this, we come to the conclusion of today's Venkateshwara readings. Thank you.
Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham